Seems to be some background noise. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I've got an echo. Sorry, I had 2 pages open. Sorry about that. So yeah, now it's 11:12. Hello. And welcome. Just wait a little bit longer. But as in all my previous videos, doesn't worry me how many join live. It's actually just easier for me to do live videos than record, save, and upload. So this is my preferred method. So it's been a couple of weeks. Anyone that's new to this channel who'd like to know a little bit more about me, my first video on my channel will give you more of an idea. Well, there's something behind me here. But basically, I've been a spiritual healer for over 20 years. I'm a interdimensional communicator and contactee. And as I put on this description in this video, Archangel, or what people call Archangel Michael, don't like to use that term, just Michael of the angelic realm, communicates through me, as that is in my, he is a part of me. As he is my higher self. So I'm just going to share some things today which I feel are important, which is coming through via Michael. So everyone drop into their hearts. So you can truly feel the essence of this message. Okay. The essence of this message is around fear. And what is it? How it infects us. And how it is our teacher. Fear is a learnt behavior. Fear is our teacher because it shows us what we need to learn. And it's part of this realm as your teacher, as this is the toughest school in the universe right here on Earth. Your number one teacher is fear. So what does that mean? Like I said, fear is learnt behavior. We're only born with 2 fears as we re-enter a new life. But we carry fear from previous lives. So your base fear is attached to your skin suit technology, your human avatar is the fear of loud noises and the fear of falling, as they're important because they protect you. Yeah, if you fall from a decent enough height, you die. Pretty simple. And you could leave. It's a risk. It's an unnecessary risk in most cases to take, because you could end your life journey sooner than what is planned. Loud noises, well, that is important because not only can it damage your hearing on your physical state, but those that are aware of sound healing and how positive sounds can raise your vibration, well, negative, on the flip side of that, negative sounds and sounds from a lower vibration can harm you and very negatively impact all levels of your being. So should be redefined not really as loud noises, but negative noises. Currently, there's still a lot of fear on Earth. There's still far too many people buying into the programs that are being set up by the deep state and the malevolent players. So how do you overcome that? You overcome that through the inner work. What am I saying? By intentionally following what fears you have within. So in my healing work that I do with others, if a fear comes up, if something they're very, that causes a lot of anxiety for them, we tune into it and find out where it comes from. If it's just a learned behavior from social conditioning or parents, then it's pretty easy. Things like EFT tapping can quickly shift that. But it could have roots in a past life. As an example, people have a fear of water or going into large bodies of water. It often is because they've drowned in a past life. Or a fear of fire. Maybe they've been caught in a house fire. They've burnt to death, and it was very scary, traumatic experience, and that stays within your DNA and your DNA memories. So through healing, you can go in and clear that and shift that, and then bang, the fear's gone. And all those different fears basically are holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. And as we move into the new earth, you're going to be pushed into sorting them out and working on those. As we are moving into last video, I said that the new Earth timeline was merging with this one as of the solstice on the 21st of last year. So you have the potential to align yourself with that new timeline, that new Earth timeline. And the only thing stopping you from doing that would be these fears that I'm referring to, and blocks within your DNA. So if you truly want to make it a smooth transition, like I've mentioned before, that is your focus. That's your mission, is to clear yourself of any blocks that within your system, any learnt behaviors, social conditioning, programs of the deep state, malevolent manipulation. Clear all that so that you can align with the new Earth. As usual, there's a lot of stuff going on around the world. There's a lot of intel, there's a lot of people on their media channels, social media and so forth, sharing intel and what's happening here and what's happening there. You don't need to involve yourself with any of that. I've said in the past, ask your higher self to guide you to information that's relevant to you in your current position. So with the new timelines, the new Earth timeline and the old timeline, where are you? How much of you is got one foot in one side and one foot on the other side? Or, what percentage of you are you aligning with that? If there's still in your current life anxiety, then that is your teacher. You need to address that, deal with that, and move over it, off the old timeline, the old ways. So this transition onto the new timeline will be smoother. Like I said, the more you align with it, the more you clear your stuff. With current events, in the economic system and all that stuff, life, while it's current, all you need to concern yourself with, there's, I'll mention it, there's talk of war in Russia, war in Ukraine, and probably elsewhere, but all of that's the movie. All of that is the crumbling of the old system. And I've said in previous videos, don't concern yourself with the movie. Concern yourself with getting yourself out of that timeline, shifting over into the new Earth timeline. So you've got to look at how much of your current life is attached to the old timeline. How much of you is still reliant on that old system that is crumbling? I know a lot of people will find that challenging. And there'll be anxiety around that. And all I've got to say to you, do the inner work and that anxiety will go. I'm helping people in healing sessions remove that anxiety by clearing all those blocks. So by clearing your blocks, clearing the manipulation in your system and your DNA and your mind, the anxiety goes and you can align. So do the inner work. It's nothing about external. The feedback I'm getting from my clients who are doing the inner work is awesome. So they clear their stuff and new opportunities automatically just start coming through. Just like magic. So it's all about energy. Everything is about energy in this realm. Everything is energetic. So where's your focus? How much of your focus is on the inner you and how much of your focus is on the outer world? It is really that simple. Shift the energy on your inner world and your outer world starts to reflect that. Create everything that your heart and your soul desires. Once you shift your inner world in alignment with that, once you remove all the obstacles within your system, you can more easily get into that divine flow and that creation space of abundance. There are others that have already, done a lot of you could say created programs to help people with this. Andrew Butts is for one. He's got revocations. So his revocations are about clearing the manipulated stuff within your mind, body, spirit matrix. But if you want, we can do something on this channel as well. So I can do another video just focusing on a meditation to help people clear all the blocks within their system. Some will be easier than others. Those that are attached to strong emotion from emotional experiences in previous lives, they may be a little bit harder to shift. But you'll find a large percentage can be shifted quite easily just with an intent and the right affirmation. So if people are interested, I can do that. Set a time and date. We can do that online. Otherwise, you're welcome to book in for an individual session, either on my Facebook page or just direct message me here, and we'll organise something. Zoom, Facebook Messenger, phone, whatever. But yes, like I was saying, fear is your teacher. So one thing you can do to bring your awareness is to keep a notepad and pen around and jot down your anxieties when they pop up. So if you feel yourself drifting into a state of anxiety, write it down. What is it? And if you've got the skills yourself to tune in within, as in you're good at meditation, you've done a lot of healing in the past, you can tune in within yourself and follow where that goes. Ask it to be revealed. Ask your higher self to help you reveal it. And you may get a visual cue or a feeling or a flashback to a previous life. But otherwise, yeah, write them down, make a list, and then address them with a practitioner who can help you shift that stuff. So really, that's all I really wanted to go into today, because there's actually not that much to talk about, to be honest. My message hasn't changed from previous videos. Like I said, the movie's going to roll on. The players playing the malevolent role will eventually succumb to the shift, the planetary shift. They won't be able to continue their role anymore. As we move to a higher vibrational state, these malevolent players cannot stay. So, like I said, we're just witnessing the crumbling of the old world, the death of the old system, the old world. And all you need to concern yourself with is how much are you aligned, still in alignment with that system, that old world. That's it. You don't need to worry about all the events that are going on and who's playing who and who's, outing who, and all these choices. Mother Earth, like I said, Mother Earth signed off and agreed to a virus playing a part in the Great Awakening. So all that's part of the bigger picture. This whole scandemic from the malevolent team, it's all part of the bigger picture of the Great Awakening. So your only concern is your part in it. What role you're going to play. How you may be able to help others get through who are dropping into fear. Those of us with a higher awareness will, the more we can hold a vibration of love and support, love and peace, in this chaos and crash, well, that's only going to help anyone you come in contact with. And that's important. That's vital. That's it's as big as anything else going on at the moment. If you can just do that, be a rock. Be a steady rock of love, compassion, and peace. And that will go a long way. Yeah, so I think that's really all. If anyone has anything they'd like to ask on the chat on here, go for it. Otherwise, like I mentioned, get in touch with me if you want to do some inner work. Write in the comments in this video if you'd like to do a group clearing meditation. I'm 10 days into a Facebook ban, unfortunately, so that's making it challenging for me to communicate with people. I can communicate on Messenger, but I can't reply to anything posted, shared on my, or comments in all of my Facebook pages, groups, and my personal page. So yeah, I'm 11. Sorry, today's 11 days into that 30-day ban. So as you can see, the censorship has not waned. So I've jumped back on Instagram. I do have a Telegram page, just a personal one, but I haven't really, I'm not really feeling the urge to move everything over to Telegram at this point, or any other platform. Doesn't seem like, the others, Parler, and some of the other new ones have got the reach yet. At this point, I know a lot of people have joined, but on all those different platforms, but it seems to me that most people are still on either Facebook or Instagram or Telegram at the moment. So anything else? You're welcome, Alicia. Thanks for the comment. All right. Is there anything else? I'll just wait a second. had some interference there in my space. But no, I think that's it. I'll sign off. Like I said, any other questions, feel free to comment in the comments. And yeah, take care for now. Remember what you're aligning yourself with. And what is your focus? Where your energy goes, that is where you will flow. All right. Lots of love.